Short biography of Warren Buffett. Today, we dive into the life of Warren Buffett. Intro. Warren Buffett is one of the most powerful investors the world has ever seen. A man who turned small ideas into big change. A man who built a fortune not through luck but through patience, discipline, and clear thinking. People call him the Oracle of Omaha because he seems to see the future of business more clearly than anyone else. But behind the billions and the fame, Warren Buffett's life is full of simple truths, hard lessons, and honest mistakes. His story matters because it shows that great success can come from ordinary beginnings. It shows that you don't need to be a genius, you don't need fancy tools, and you don't need to take big risks. You only need good habits, long term thinking, and the courage to stay true to yourself. Let's look at the life of Warren Buffett, a journey filled with curiosity, failures, success, and wisdom. Let's talk about the early life, background, childhood, and challenges of Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett was born in 1930 in Omaha, Nebraska. He grew up during one of the hardest periods in American history, the Great Depression. People lost their jobs, banks closed, food was limited, money was tight. His father, Howard Buffett, worked as a stockbroker. When the economy crashed, their family felt the pain. They moved houses, cut expenses, and lived with fear about the future. But young Warren did not see struggle the same way. He saw opportunity. As a child, Warren had a unique mind. He loved numbers, he loved charts, he loved understanding how businesses worked. At age 6, he bought 6 bottles of Coca-Cola for 25 cents and sold each one for 5 cents profit. He discovered something powerful. He discovered something powerful. He could make money with idea, not muscles. At age 11, he bought his first stock. The company was called City Service. He bought 3 shares for himself and 3 more for his sister. The price dropped immediately. He was scared, but Warren waited. When the price went up slightly, he sold the shares too early. Soon after, the stock shot up for higher. This moment taught him one of his biggest life lessons: good things take time. Do not rush. Even as a boy, Warren was learning the skills that would one day make him a billionaire. Now, the early teen years and first business ideas of Warren Buffett. As Warren entered his teenage years, he continued to explore how money moved. He delivered newspapers every morning at 5 a.m. He collected golf balls lost on the course and resold them. He placed pinball machines in barber shops and shared the profit with the owners. By age 15, Warren had already saved over $2,000, equivalent to more than $25,000 today. These small businesses taught him how to manage money, how to negotiate, how to understand human behavior, how to see value where others didn't. Warren's childhood was not luxurious, but it was full of learning. Early adulthood and discovering value investing. Warren Buffett completed after high school Early adulthood and discovering value investing. Warren Buffett. After high school, Warren wanted to go straight into business, but his father insisted he attend college. Later, he discovered the man who would change his life, Benjamin Graham, author of The Intelligent Investor. This book introduced him to value investing, the idea of buying companies for less than they are worth. Warren said this book changed his life completely. He applied to study under Graham at Columbia Business School, and when he graduated, he tried to work for him. Graham said no at first, but Warren never gave up. 1 year later, Graham finally hired him. The job shaped Warren's entire investment philosophy. Success. How Warren Buffett built his empire. Now, let's look at how Warren Buffett became the world famous investor we know today. Starting his own partnership 1956, at age 26, Warren returned to Omaha and started his own investment partnership with only 7 investors. He had $105,000 from them and he invested $100 of his own. He promised something unusual. He would not charge fees unless he beat the market. This honesty and confidence attracted more investors. And year after year, Buffett beat the market, sometimes by huge amounts. Taking over Berkshire Hathaway in the year 1960s, Warren found a struggling textile company called Berkshire Hathaway. He bought shares because he thought it was undervalued. But then something unusual happened. The company's manager tried to trick him in a deal. Warren got angry and bought the entire company out of spite. Later he admitted buying the Berkshire was the worst investment of my life. But he transformed that mistake into something great. He slowly turned Berkshire into a holding company, using it to invest in better businesses, building a giant. Over the next decades, Buffett invested in iconic companies: Coca-Cola, American Express, See's Candies, Chico, Apple, Hinge, Dairy Queen. Buffett became known for buying simple, strong companies with these features: good leadership, long-term competitive advantage, strong brand, reasonable price, easy to understand. By following these rules, Berkshire Hathaway became worth hundreds of billions of dollars. Failures and mistakes of Warren Buffett. What went wrong? Even the greatest investor makes mistakes, and Buffett is very open about his failure. Number 1. Buying Berkshire Hathaway, the textile businesses. He called it his biggest mistake. The textile industry was dying and saving the company wasted years of effort. Number 2. Missing early tech investment. For many years, Buffett avoided technology because he didn't understand it. He missed early chances to invest in Google, Amazon, and Microsoft. He later said, "My mistake was not seeing how much these businesses would change the world." Number 3. Trusting the wrong people. In the 1990s, Buffett invested in a company whose CEO later got involved in illegal activities. Buffett had to step in to fix the mess. He says this taught him, when people with a great reputation meet people with bad ones, it's usually the good reputation that loses. Number 4. Holding failing businesses too long. Sometimes Buffett held onto companies even when the world changed around them. He admits that loyalty can be a weakness in businesses. But each failure gave him a lesson, and those lessons made him stronger. Regrets of Warren Buffett. What he would do differently. Even with All his success, Warren Buffett has regrets. Number 1. Not saying no enough. Buffett says the difference between successful people and very successful people is that very successful people say no to almost everything. He regrets wasting time on things that did not matter. Number 2. Not spending more time with family. In his younger years, Buffett focused heavily on work. He said he should have balanced family and businesses better. Number 3. Health choices. He jokes about drinking too many sodas and eating too much junk food, but he admits he should have taken health more seriously earlier. Number 4. Not embarrassing technology sooner. He regrets ignoring the rise of digital businesses for too long. He regrets shows that even the richest people value time, health, and relationship more than money. Life lessons from Warren Buffett. What we can learn. Warren Buffett life lesson offers many powerful lessons. Number 1. Start early. Time is your biggest advantage. The early you begin learning or investing, the bigger the rewards. Number 2. Focus on long-term results. Buffett doesn't chase fast money. He waits for good opportunities. Number 3. Live below your mean. Even as a billionaire, he drives a modest car and lives in his 1958 home. Number 4. Keep learning. He reads 5 to 6 hours every day. He says knowledge grows like compound interest. Number 5. Choose your circle carefully. Surround yourself with honest and smart people. Number 6. Stay calm in crisis. Buffett made some of his best investment during market crashes. Give back to society. He has pledged to donate 99% of his wealth. These lessons are simple but powerful. So now the conclusion of the video. Warren Buffett's journey shows that greatness comes from humble beginnings. It comes from patience, discipline, and curiosity. From learning every day, from staying true to simple principles. He built one of the largest fortunes in history, but he stayed the same humble man from Omaha. His life teaches us you don't need luck, you don't need genius, you don't need good habits and long-term thinking. As we end this video, remember Buffett's famous question: what are you doing today that will matter 10 years from now? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this longer story and want more inspiring videos, don't forget to subscribe.